guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is super exciting because I am going to be testing out a new brand that I have one, never heard of before, and two, never tried. Haven't seen a whole lot about it either. This brand is called Wycon Cosmetics. So my mum recently got back from overseas. She's been to lots of countries, but one of the countries she went to was Italy. And she bought me back some cosmetics. She brought me back an eyeshadow palette and a lipstick as well. So I thought I would test it out on here because, I don't know, I've never seen this brand around. The people I follow, they haven't told me about it or anything like that. So I thought, why not test this out? So yeah, that's what we're doing today, which is why I've got my base on, and that's about it. So we've got this little thing here, and that's the palette there. So they're all either like shimmers or like velvety satin mattes, like they're not matte. So yeah, I'm going to do a look with just this palette. Now usually I would use transition colors and things like that to help, but I wanted to give this just give this palette a go by itself. And I want to use this lipstick that they have that I got, which is it's a MattMellow, it's a demi matte lipstick, and they're called MattMellows, and this is in red velvet. So I want to use this as well. And yeah, so I thought let's just get into it and give this a go. So I'm just getting a nice fluffy brush and just want to take that shadow there. These don't have names either. And I've only swatched this formula. I haven't actually played with it with a brush or anything like that. So I'm really curious to see how this turns out. And yeah, so I've got that all over the lid, like just basically everywhere, and yeah, you can't tell that it's shimmer, so that's really exciting for me because it means this will probably look pretty good then. I want to go into that middle brown colour. Can you see? Yeah, they're pretty powdery, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. So I'm just going into the crease and above with this colour. And there, I think pigmentation is pretty good. You can definitely, like, the blendability is incredible. It's not taking a whole lot to blend it out at all. So you can see that there's definitely no shimmer. Like, I'm not sure whether, like, on the palette it just says palette Ombretto. So whatever that means. I think because I'm tapping my brush off though too, it's probably getting rid of any of, like, if there's any like glitter chunks. Not that there is, and the more I use it, the less shimmery it actually looks. So that's really interesting. So maybe this is just the formula. So this is made in Italy. Can't actually get it here in Australia. You'd have to probably use a shipping forwarding service to get it here. So that, like, I was super excited about that because that means, I don't know, like, yeah, like it's something I just can't go to Sephora and pick up. And I'd never heard of this brand at all, although I did a little bit of research on this brand and they are very controversial. They were a bit thoughtless and named a product, one of their black nail polishes. A very interesting name, and I'm never going to repeat it, but hopefully they've learned from that mistake. But yeah, we're not talking about that really. It's like, there we are. Just blend that out a bit more. It's kind of grabbed under there, I think because my eye was watering. So that looks really nice. I might try and deepen it up and go in, not with this brush, with this one here. I'm going to try and deepen it up with this colour here and just see what we can do. Because like I said, I haven't actually used this. This is the very first time using this product. I just swatched it the other day when my mum gave it to me. I have to say, like, it travelled really well. Like, it didn't break or anything like that. You do get a fair bit of product, I think. It says 8 grams. I'm going to assume that's overall, not per pen. I would probably use this palette with a corresponding like matte palette or something along those lines, but just for today, just to test this out, I wanted to use just this palette, and honestly it's not doing too badly considering when you look up close to the palette, I don't know whether you can really see, but there's kind of shimmers. It doesn't really look it actually. But yeah, so there's kind of shimmery colours, like, well, I suppose on first impressions they look shimmery, but maybe like with that taupey brown colour that I use for my crease, it's just kind of a spray over or something to that effect. But I'm really loving how this is turning out actually. So now what I'm thinking is I want to do that root, like that nice red there, and probably like the goldy colour or that and that. So let's grab this one here. So just a nice flat packer brush, and we won't wet the brush, we'll just see how it is going to perform. I'm taking that red. Yeah, it picks up pretty well. Like, I probably should have done my face after this, but anyway. There is a lot of fallout. But I am packing the product on. Okay. It doesn't want to pack on too easily. You can get rid of it pretty well. What I might do is I might spray at the brush. Where's my MAC Fix Plus? I'm gonna go into the pan first, then wet my brush because I don't want to wreck the palette. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, that definitely changed how it was performing. Can you see that? Like, that's incredible. Okay. So we're just going to go back into the pan. Wet the brush. Wow. Okay, so it's definitely a formula that has to be wet for it to really do its job. Alright, I've gone too high there. I'm just gonna go back in with just the neutral colour and just blend that out. Okay. That's definitely intense. Okay. So now what I might do is I might take... I might take this kind of flat paddle brush and I'm going to go in with... Let's go in with this shimmer here. Actually, we might go in with the gold. Let's go in with the gold. Let's just do it. Yeah, so this formula definitely is a formula that needs to be wet to get that intensity. Okay. And I'm only spraying my brush once. Okay, going in again, spraying my brush. Okay. And just blending those two together. Just going back in with the one that I used on the red. Just trying to blend that in just a little bit better on this side. So okay. It's turning out really well. Really nicely. So there's definitely fallout. Like no joke fallout. So yeah, definitely this is one you would do your base with first. Yeah, I'm just going back into that taupe brown colour and just trying to, because it's quite a dark look, just trying to blend that through, create it more seamlessly. Okay. Okay. So that there is those that eyeshadow. Okay, so my footage just cut out, so I'm just taking this pearly white colour and just putting it in my inner corners to liven that up. It is actually, yeah, it's more matte than shimmer, so that's really interesting, but pretty cool. So that's that there. Now, let's pair it with this lipstick first. And so this one is called Red Velvet, and I'm just going to go in. I'm not lining my lips because I want to see how it performs. The packaging is super cute. It's got the little W for Wycon, and it's got, when you like wind it all the way up, it's got a W, like, I don't know if you can see that, like put in, which is kind of cool. Okay, pretty pigmented, I have to say. Oh, is my camera going to focus again? Yes. So yeah, definitely very pigmented. Wow. Okay. That's really nice formula. That's a really nice formula. Yeah, so that's that there. Okay, I'm just going to put lashes on and I'll come back and give my final thoughts. Alright, and I'm back. So, what are my thoughts on Wycon Cosmetics from what I've tried? To be honest, I actually really like this eyeshadow palette and it's really, really different. The formula is so strange. Like, this blue is like, it's like a blue grey actually, but you've got that, and then say I swatch that taupe that I put through the crease, which you may not be able to see on camera, and there we are, and it's like a matte, so it's kind of deceiving, this palette. And if you are able to pick it up, I probably would. I'm assuming it's nice and affordable. I'll leave the price in the screen somewhere here, because obviously I didn't buy it, so I don't actually know how much it was. Mum, don't kill me for looking up the price. And then this lipstick, this formula, so I've had it on for a little bit now. I lined my lash line and I've put mascara on, did my brows. So I've had this on for a little bit. It is drying down, but like you can still, like it still transfers, but it's really comfortable. It's kind of like a moisturizing matte. So I think it's saying demi matte is 100% correct. I think like the packaging is super nice. It feels actually really luxe. This packaging is really good. Like, I don't know, that's really satisfying. So yeah, so I actually really, really like how this turned out. And I love the fact that I own something that I can't actually get myself. I can't, unless I go to Italy. I can't just go to Sephora and go get it. I can't just jump online. They don't even ship to Australia. So I would love it if they did, because this is amazing. And I really enjoy how this look has turned out. So I would love if they decided to come here to Australia. So Wycon, if you're watching, ship to Australia or figure a way of getting here. But yeah, anyway, I hope you're all having an amazing day. I hope you have liked this kind of, like, I know a lot of people won't be able to get their hands on it, but if you go to Italy, you know someone in Italy, or you're one of the lucky countries that Wycon ships to, then you will be able to get your hands on it. And I just thought something so different, and yeah. Anyway, I hope you're all having an amazing day, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.